burst from the morning light, got the engine screaming a desperate tune. 100 miles under a blood-red moon, left a trail of broken promises back in that town. Didn't look back, didn't make a sound. It's just dust and gasoline, a blur of yellow lines out running, a ghost leaving it all behind. Got my foot on the floor, my heart in my throat, a rolling confession, the only kind I wrote. The past is a fire and the road is a scream. Just dust and gasoline. Radio's crackle sounds like a choir of doubt. Every exit sign tries to call me out. Seeing faces in the rearview that ain't even there. A cold sweat running through my long black hair. Every beat of the drum is a pounding ache for a life that I left for the road to take. Left a note on the pillow, it just said sorry. Didn't have the guts to finish the story. Just a broken window and a whispered plea that the wind might carry her memory from me. But the engine's roar is a lonely song, reminding me where I don't belong. It's just dust and gasoline, a blur of yellow lines out running, a ghost leaving it all behind. Got my foot on the floor, my heart in my throat, a rolling confession, the only kind I wrote. The past is a fire and the road is a scream. Just dust and gasoline. Living out a dark dream. This ain't freedom, it's a desperate rush, chasing an ending in a cloud of dust. The devil's in the rear view, the pedals on the floor, and there's no way back to what came before. Last gas stop was an hour ago. Now it's just me and the radio. Static whispers, a forgotten plea for a soul like mine to be set free. Streetlights bleeding across the glass. Every mile is a memory I can't outlast. sunlit sky. The ones I wronged, the ones I let die. They're riding shotgun, they don't say a word, just a silence louder than I've ever heard. Got my hand on the wheel, my heart in my chest, just another ghost putting his soul to the test. My eyes are heavy, the sun's coming up slow. Each new town looks just like the last, you know. The coffee's cold, the bottle's running dry, just another promise I'm watching myself deny. The lines on my face are etched with shame. A man on the run, but only from his name. This ain't gravel, this ain't a road, this is an asphalt prayer, a heavy load, whispering to the stars above, begging for something I ain't worthy of. Just me and the engine slowly drove Pulled off the highway at 3:15. The sign said vacancy, but there's no one here but me. The neon flickers, a broken lonely light. Another dusty room in the dead of the night. The key hangs heavy, rusting in my hand. Just another lonely man in a no man's land. This ain't a room, it's a cold forgotten cell. Just a one-night stay at the ghost town motel. Every floorboard whispers, every shadow sighs behind the peeling pane. 1,000 dead eyes, the silence screams louder than a bell at the crossroads of heaven and hell. Hear a woman crying far off down the hall, but there ain't a soul here, not a single call. Feel a cold wind blowing from an open door to a room that was empty just moments before. The phone rings once, then the line goes dead. Nothing but the ghost of what was said. From a long-lost connection. Smell of old smoke and a sweet perfume. A wedding dress hanging in the darkest part of the room. The sheets are clean, but the bed feels cold as stone. A place where the lonely are never truly alone. This ain't a room, it's a cold forgotten cell. Just a one-night stay at the ghost town motel. Every floorboard whispers, every shadow sighs behind the peeling pane. 1,000 dead eyes, the silence screams louder than a bell at the crossroads of heaven and hell. Left my baggage in the car to save the space, but the past still found a way to haunt this place. They said my sins would follow, a truth I couldn't face. Now I'm stuck here in this forgotten space. Ghost Town Motel, the final toll. Lost my way, lost my soul at the ghost town motel. Saw us at a headlight on a two-lane road. Another runaway carrying a heavy load. Engine screaming, tires burning hot. Knew in my gut what that other car had got. The past is chasing with a whisper and a scream. Just another dark soul living out a desperate dream. We were two dusty ghosts on a dead-end chain, burning up the blacktop, leaving no trace. Putting distance between us and what we left behind. A pack made in silence, the running kind, just a blur in the rearview, an echo in the night. Two dusty ghosts bathed in a cold, lonely light. The road got narrow, the curves got sharp and mean. Just a race for freedom, the wildest I'd ever seen. Past a roadside cross, a sign that we were cursed. Each of us praying that we wouldn't be the first. To slow down, to break, to let the past win the fight. Just two shadows tearing into the The headlights fade, they're gone around the bend. Was that a friend or just a ghost pretend? Just a flicker of a moment, second in the dark. Another broken soul leaving its weary mark. This road won't let you keep a single soul you meet. Just another stranger in the bitter cold heat. We were two dusty ghosts on a dead-end chase, burning up the blacktop, leaving no trace. Putting distance between us and what we left behind. wounded sinner on the road, a shadow from my past, a heavy sinful load. He's got a suitcase filled with all the things I've hid, every single secret under every single lid. He just smiles and points a finger made of bone, says, son, your road is over, you're finally coming home. This is the devil's highway, a one-way trip to hell, a final stretch of asphalt, ringing like a funeral bell. Can I run the fire? Can I run the ghost? I'm the main attraction among a sea of forgotten hosts. This is the end of the line, the final desperate plea. On the devil's highway, coming home to me. The tires screech, the world goes black and white. My past is a monster and it's winning the fight. Left my heart on the pavement, a desperate plea. The open road finally caught up with me. The devil's highway, it's coming for my soul. Lost control, finally home. Pulled off the blacktop, found a place to rest. Sun's going down, a whisper in the west. Left the past behind me in a cloud of dust. Traded vengeance for a little bit of trust. The engine's cooling now, we're the final groan. The first time in forever that I feel alone and truly home. This ain't a finish line, there's no silver prize, just a slow last mile beneath the open skies. The ghosts are gone now, they don't haunt my sleep, just the promise of the secrets that this new road keeps. Found my peace in the hum of the tired tires song. Right where I am is right where I belong. Saw a campfire burning way off in the trees. A distant laughter carried on the breeze. Felt no need to join them, felt no fear of being left. Just a quiet heart from all the past bereft. The stars are coming out like 100 distant eyes, watching a man who finally found his own sunrise. The air is clean now, I can finally breathe. different kind of solace in what I believe. In the quiet of the morning, in the smell of the pine. A simple kind of living that I can call mine. Don't need a map or a reason, or a single soul to lead. Just the open road and all the peace I need. This ain't a finish line, there's no silver prize. Just a slow last mile beneath the open sky. The ghosts are gone now, they don't haunt my sleep. Just the promise of the secrets that this new road keeps. Found my peace in the hum of the tire song. Right where I am is right where I belong. They say the road's a healer for the heart that's broke, and I finally believe it in every word it spoke. It took what it wanted, but it gave me back my soul. Made me a new kind of broken, a quiet, different hope.